Hello and welcome to part 3 of my Norsca campaign. In the previous episode we took out the Hellspire tribe, taking their settlement at Surtha Jetty and raiding Moot. So in this part we have a decision to make. Do we take Wulfric and go hunting for the Varg leader? And there's a lot of places he could be. Or do we head west and try to take out the leader of the Van Heimlins? Now they control an entire province. They do have quite a large army and a fairly decent garrison, so it could be a tough fight. Now we do have another army, Felman Ingerson at Icedrake, but we can't really recruit any more units currently because of our income. So let's take a quick look at our settlements and demolish that. Probably get rid of this as well, but we don't want to take too big of a hit to that income because it's right on the edge there. If I recruit another unit or two, it's going to drop into a negative. So that's all good to go. Okay, well we're going to have to end of the turn anyway because Wulfric can't yet move. His replenishment is good. And maybe, if we get lucky, the Varg leader will reveal himself. I was hoping to catch him early in the campaign at the Bay of Blades, but he moved. So I don't know where he is. Let's take a quick look at the map. So these are definitely going to be one of our targets. But there are other regions in Norsca we want to gain control of. Let's end the turn. Well, that's interesting. The leader of the Van Heimlins, if that's how you say them, is marching north. And this gives us an opening. Oh, and someone is up here. It is Surtha. And it looks like he... Well, when we attacked the Hellspire, their army was depleted, suggesting they'd been in a battle. So it's possible that they were in a battle over here with Surtha. So he could actually be depleted too. Is this guy. Now, are they at war? That's the question. They're not at war. So why is he marching north into my territory? Is he going to try and take Serpent Jetty? I mean, we have a non-aggression pact. But we're going to have to go up there because if we're lucky we might be able to catch the Varg leader and the leader of the Van Heimlins at the same time. And that would net us a lot of territory. Okay, so let's get on the march.
To the four corners.
I will be trespassing, but I don't think I need to worry too much about that. Let's go into a forced march. Now, what technology were we going for? War tools, recruitment cost reduction. And they're continuing north. Jagged horns have been destroyed. And our population are happy at Doomkeep. They're having a good time. Icetooth has population surplus. So let's upgrade our main settlement. We can afford, actually let's check Longship. What can we build in Longship? So we want to go for something that can go up to tier 3. Excuse me. So let's go for more raiding and income, growth and research. Let's just have a drink. Oh, that's a little better. Or we can improve the garrison. Well, I think we really do need to boost our income, so we'll go for the first dash. Yes, I think the first dash is probably our best option. Now do we... Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's go to Doom Keep. Marauder Horsemen throwing axes. We're going to need that smithy though to get access to marauders with great weapons, and then later champions. I think we should probably upgrade our main settlement. More income, more public order, more growth. Another construction slot. We're not really going to be recruiting much at the moment, so let's go for the main settlement. Public order is looking better than it was.
What?
We can't really do much. I would like to send him raiding south, but
The Empire.
we'll need to get him some units first. Okay, let's see what we can do in raiding route. Let's go to Serpent Jetty first. We'll get the first dash there as well, and we'll demolish this in the main settlement, and we may build, so we can get some shaman there if we build the altar. The Varg leader has actually run straight into us. But he's literally inside of us, which is very awkward. Okay, let's look at our tech. Weapon strength for Marauder infantry. Yep. I mean, I know I really do want to get started on these monster hunts, but we're gonna keep pushing for these Marauder upgrades to begin with, because they will be useful in the early game. And we are still in the early game. It is only turn 12. It's going to be a very long campaign. So let's have a look at what he's got. Well, pretty small army. He might not be expecting me to attack, or he is mistaken. And there's not a lot else I can do with my settlements currently. I'll spy the public order is dropping, but we should be able to bump that up. Okay, let's attack Surtha X. Okay, he's got some chariots and a war mammoth. That could be a problem. But if I focus my ranged fire on it, I'm pretty sure I can take it down. Some spearmen, some great weapons, and he's level 3, so he will probably do some damage himself. The Monolith of Catan. Yes, that mammoth could be a problem, but we'll see how they set up. I might be able to use my skirmishers to draw it away from their lines. We can isolate it, get some spearmen on it as well. Then our marauders can move in and we should be able to deal with those. They've got some great weapons. That could be difficult. Those chariots could be annoying because I don't have any cavalry which could chase them. I've got some chariots of my own, but well, we'll see what they do. Okay, they are set up, but I can't see all of them currently. Let's take a look at that mammoth. It's the first mammoth that I'm going to fight, and probably kill. Which I feel a little bad about. There's some guys on its back. I really like the unit models in Warhammer. And when Warhammer 2 comes out, which I just want to just call Warhammer 2 because I don't really want to say Total War Warhammer 2 because that's a real mouthful. So when Warhammer 2 comes out, I'll probably do some videos just showcasing the different units, doing some nice zoom-ins. Let's take a look at their models. Okay. Let's get our skirmishers near the mammoth. Marauders behind. A couple of spearmen over on this flank. A couple on this flank. Let's put our Regiment of Renown just on that side. Wolfric in the middle. Actually, let's push these guys up just a little more. There we go. Okay, chariots and skin wolves. Let's go there. So let's push up to about here. Let's get some nice sweeping shots. I always like to do this. There's Wolfric.
We fight for Norsca!
It's got a great stride.
Every man for himself!
Okay, let's just boost that a little. And there we can see the rest of their army. So they're keeping their ranged behind their lines, which I guess is smart. They can't match me for ranged. Keep them on their chariots on both sides. Marauders on the flank. I mean, they're doing the best they can with their formation. They've got some spearmen in reserve. And there's Surtha in the middle. He could do some damage though. Was that the mammoth I could hear? Oh, they're reforming. The mammoth doesn't seem happy about being asked to move. Okay, we're gonna push our skirmishers up and try and lure them out maybe. Those chariots could be a problem, so I'm gonna just push these spearmen up a little. I'm getting a little blocked here by this ruin. Okay, let's get a couple of skirmishers actually. Let's put everyone on guard. And let's... I won't put them on skirmish just yet. Okay, let's see if we can bring them to us. Oh, there they go. They are coming. They've seen what I'm going to do. So let's just swing them back here. And then let's take all of these guys and push them up to match our spearmen. Wolfric can go there. Let's send our skin wolves in first. Let's swing our chariots around the back of that ruin. And they will try and plough through this formation, and they will... I'm going to take a hit here, so you're going to have to brace yourself, lads. But we're going to counter charge with our skin wolves as well, so it's going to be a bit messy for everyone. Actually, our formation has held up pretty well. And in they come. But they're going to get just stopped by the sheer number of bodies in their way. And that mammoth is coming in, so do I send Wolfric to deal with it? Skinwolves are doing a good job. That chariot is swinging around. Let's put our own on it. So let's get our ranged units attacking that mammoth. Let's bring these guys around the back. Send Wolfric in against it. Oh, it looks like they're sending the mammoth. Yep, they're sending the mammoth for Wolfric, and they have just sent him flying. Wolfric is down. He's okay. I'll get back up. He's fine. He just got completely whacked in the face by a mammoth. Actually, let's get all our ranged units to target that mammoth. Let's get our Regiment of Renown in on Surtha. And let's swing those guys around as well. Where's our own chariot? Come around the back. We have to pull our skinwolves out. Let's push some of our guys up. Let's get those guys out of the fight and bring our spearmen in. But that mammoth is taking a lot of hits. A lot of javelins. I almost feel bad. There, it's going down. It's going down. It probably just crushed half my men. Okay. Okay, I've got to keep an eye on the rest of the battle here. Some of my marauders are fleeing. Yeah, they're not much good against those great weapons. Let's send our chariots in to deal with theirs. Let's get our ranged. Now that mammoth is down. So I'll get those guys. And let's get Wolfric on Surtha himself. Okay, let's speed that up. Gonna be here all night, boys. Oh, it's brutal. But you see our javelins starting to come in now, causing a lot of casualties. And look, they're starting to turn. They can't deal with that kind of fire. Okay, let's bring skinwolves around.
Yes, Lord! Everything Charge! Chaos Marauders! So be it!
Let's get our range to keep attacking.
Honor the tribe! Chaos Marauders! So be it! They will succumb!
Okay, I'll spring on a break in. Just gonna send in some support to pull them out. And our berserkers in. Let's get those skinwolves in. And they're running, but look, you guys are missing. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. Get them running and keep them running. There we go. I probably made more of a meal of that than I should have. But I was a bit distracted by the mammoth. Is that what remains of the mammoth? It's just a bloody mess. Yeah, I should have done better with that. I shouldn't have been quite so distracted. Well, Surtha really did a job though, 193 kills. Just on his own. Now, they didn't get any kills, which is disappointing, but I did send them against Surtha himself. Skimwolves did okay. Wolfric did terrible. He did get, kind of knocked out by a mammoth, so I shouldn't be too angry at him. Now, because Surtha is the faction leader for the Varg, that should get me control of all of their territory. And we'll find out as soon as we return to the campaign. As soon as we return. Here we go. Close victory. Well, yeah, okay. Close victory, it's fair. It's a fair assessment. I should have done better. We ranked up. Treasury, more cash, more leadership. The replenishment isn't great, so I think we'll just sacrifice and get some extra cash.
En route.
He's got a Norse Berserker follower, captives gained after battle plus 12%. And we've unlocked some Berserker Regiment of Renown. Is that nice? So let's rank up Wolfric. And let's continue with his... Let's give him some more melee attack. I want to turn him into a real powerhouse. Diplomacy. Now the Varg should be willing to confederate.
Timely arrival. My warhounds have not eaten in days.
There we go. We have secured a lot. And we have Surtha in our army. Of course we've taken a massive hit. But we don't want to get rid of all of these units because some of these we can't actually recruit ourselves yet. So let's get rid of those ones. Still taking a hit, but we can afford that right now. Let's take a look at this Regiment of Renown. We won't get him just yet. Okay, so this is going to be our next target, Leif Gulbrandsen. So we've got Surtha. So we've actually recruited 2 of the Norscan chieftains with Felman and Surtha. We didn't get the Hellspire guy though. I don't know if he's available as a lord. No, apparently not. I guess maybe he died in the fight, so... Okay, so we've gobbled up a lot of territory now. With just a handful of battles. We have all of Trollheim. And we can recruit a shaman in Trollheim. Let's get rid of that there and rebuild it. I can get marble, although what's marble good for? Construction costs minus 5%, faction wide, that's pretty good. We also got the Varg camp. I mean, these are good, but I don't want them in major settlements. So we'll upgrade that, although treasury still isn't great. So let's build one of those here, because we're demolishing one, so we'll build another one here. That's growth. We'll get the first dash there. Okay. take a little bit of a hit to our treasury.
Tribesmen,
We're gonna have to see what these guys are doing, where they're going. Well, they're moving towards Serpent. The question is, are they going to attack?
what? The eternal challenger.
Now, shall we merge some of these units? Let's give Wulfric some slightly better units.
En route. My
No.
challenge?
That's not right.
Undeniable. What? Voyage.
Okay, let's give him the chariots and the great weapons. But we're going to lose some. Well, let's just take one of the chariots and lose. Well, let's lose another one of the marauders.
Ahead.
There we go.
Embarking.
So that boosts him a little.
Coming.
Now we're going to have to scrap these guys,
Bring death.
I think, because of our treasury issues.
Enslave the Southerners.
And if we're going to march him back south towards Ice Drake. Well, he's got a little chariot. Let's take a look at his skills though. There's a luck stone. I might give that to Wulfric. Wulfric gets all the best stuff. He's an indulger in the exotic. He's got Root Marcher.
I am the one.
Okay, do we upgrade Grayling Moot as well? Yes, I think we should. And let's... Can't build that yet anyway, we might build that there.
To the four corners.
Okay, so our next target will be
Before
this
it's
guy, Leif Gulbranson. But we will do that in part 4. So I think I'll call an end to part 3 for now. And I hope to see you in part 4 as we attempt to take control of the Vanaheim Mountains. And then we can try and get our settlements in order. Maybe send some units down to raid in Nordland. And also then push this way and try and secure all of Norsca for Wulfric. Wulfric. I know what he's called. Okay, I will see you in part 4.